We have elite playtime. Let's waste no more time. Touchpad and square is the fastest way to get to the hideout.
Alright. All that's left now is to send out the calling card and take Kamoshida's heart.
Couldn't we have just sent one at the beginning of all this?
It's not that simple. A treasure won't stay materialized forever. Once the impression is gone, the treasure will disappear. I think it'll last around a day at most.
The hell? That's like no time at all.
Well, we finished the whole palace in one day.
Anyways, we can send a calling card right now, yeah? Let's do it and steal that bastard's heart.
Now then.
Be mindful of the following things, and this is a 4-page tutorial, so you know there's quite a lot. Yeah, once it is made, you'll return home and begin the next day at the palace. You won't be able to return to a palace after you've obtained the treasure. So yeah, this is why I'm going to be crafting a lockpick tonight and going in to grab that final chest. You can enter the palace look-wise without sending the calling card, however, be aware of time remaining, but you can also explore the day you send the calling card to, though certain things will change.
I've been waiting to hear you say that. Tomorrow's finally the day.
So we send the calling card in the morning, and carry out the plan by the end of the day, right?
Correct. The effect won't last that long. Are you worried?
Waited too long.
Perfect.
Going to pull this off no matter what.
So, who's going to write the card?
Leave it to me.
Why?
Why? Why wouldn't it be me?
Yeah, I love how immediately apprehensive Arnie is.
This is important. Are you sure you can handle the pressure?
I must agree.
I really want to get him good. Let me write it. Come on, please. Yeah, I got this.
Hey, are you sure about this? If they find out our identities, all this work will be for nothing.
Well, just as long as you don't include the phrase "for real" in there, he probably won't know it's you.
I know.
Alright then. Tomorrow it is. You better not slack off on this.
Also, apparently Ryuji has sworn over 200 times in dialogue by this point alone.
Well then.
So yeah, we are now officially locked in. We are going to the palace tomorrow. Yeah, think of this like a homework assignment, except actually cool. And yeah, there's Ryuji saying that line, I think for the first time. It does really show that whole, gap between the young and old in Japan. And despite our mission being tomorrow, there's a crossword tonight, so, yeah, let's do this. I guess it could be good to help our mind relax beforehand. So, Hanami, cherry what viewing? Flower to be. Okay, yeah, I can pretty much get that instantly. If only real crosswords were this non-cryptic. A prepared meal outdoors. I'm pretty sure... There we go. I just been thinking of just in an early Sonic X episode. They say pikuniku janai. And so the actual one that matters is the one down, and that would be... This time we had an A left over. I've also since found out what these look like in Japanese. It's kind of similar, except they're all katakana, and there are some characters already in the crossword at the start. I've never actually seen Hanami in Japan. I feel like nowadays, though, it would be
I
kind of dangerous
see.
for reasons.
Nice.
It's presumably also when travel to Japan gets really expensive, because a lot of tourists like to come for that season. Inokashira Park. Okay, that fits with the crossword. Great place to relax. Well, you may have already seen that mentioned in some of the Confidant bios. So, Morgana's sitting, so we can still do things in LeBlanc now.
Okay.
And in this case, I'm going to do some prep work because I need one lockpick.
Okay.
Thankfully, yeah, I have definitely enough. You know what? I'm going to use both my craftings on lockpicks just so I have a head start for the next palace. I want as many of those as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't get the extra proficiency up, though.
Well then.
I would have got 3 lockpicks if I did. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually new to Royal, though.
A calling card?
I heard it was already posted by the time everyone got here this morning.
Wow, Ryuji, you must have gone to some, like, anonymous printing place, because if you used the school to print that, then I'm guessing you would have been caught immediately. Wow, he printed a lot of copies, though.
Sir Suguru Kamoshida, the utter bastard of lust. We know how shitty you are, and that you put your twisted desires on students that can't fight back. That's why we have decided to steal away those desires and make you confess your sins. This will be done tomorrow, so we hope you will be ready. From the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Wow.
I mean, I thought it was pretty alright, personally.
Not bad, huh?
I mean, we're all standing so far away from the calling cards that it looks more suspicious.
I looked up a bunch of similar stuff online for reference.
Yeah. I know what you wanted to say, but it sounded like an idiot trying to be an adult.
And it's not like casually her voice actor says, "We know how shitty you are."
Your logo's a little lacking too.
Okay, you know what? That ain't true.
Did Mr. Kamoshida do something wrong?
Does this mean the rumors are true?
Wait a sec. Is someone gonna take something from Mr. Kamoshida?
What's with this weird logo? And who are these Phantom Thieves of Hearts people? It got everyone excited, so it's all good, yeah?
Who's responsible for this?
This is the moment of truth, though.
Look at that. A predictable reaction for someone who knows what we mean by distorted desires.
I think it's hitting him pretty hard.
Did you do this, or was it you? Was it you two? So you're playing dumb? It's not a problem. You'll be expelled soon enough anyway. Come, steal it if you can.
Judging from Kamoshida's response, I'm sure we had an effect on his palace.
Does that mean the treasures appeared? We'll be able to get it today, right?
It's not just today. It's only today. The impact of seeing a calling card doesn't last long. And it cannot be repeated. This will be our one chance to steal the treasure.
One day's more than enough for us.
And that is done completely automatically.
Well then.
Everything is on high alert now. So you can still warp to any safe room. I do want to show something though. In fact, I kind of want to see what happens if you talk to the team while this is active. I've never actually seen this conversation before. You know what? I want to try and do this for every palace now.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, another great conversation you can easily miss if you... Yeah, because most people wouldn't think to do that.
Let's go.
So yeah, security level is automatically at 100%, but I want to show something here. It's very, very hard to ambush shadows now. You can still fight them.
Too slow.
Let's go.
Looks like they got the first turn because of the security level.
Looking cool, Joker. This is a holdup.
Do it.
Finish him.
Okay.
And we're done. Come on, let's go.
The security meter does go down when you beat enemies, but there's not really much point in reducing it. And as you can see, at this high of a security level, enemies respawn very, very frequently. But the main thing I want to do before getting the treasure
Let's go.
is to get that chest that I missed.
Shadow's bad
Okay,
news.
yeah, I can definitely deal with Bereth at this point. However, I would actually rather not use up my precious SP. So let's get this chest and run. As I said before, but in case you didn't see that, this one's a bead. And I never used any of the beads that I got in this palace, so I've got quite a few of them going into the boss fight. Because, yeah, obviously there's going to be a boss fight here. I mean, why wouldn't there be? Hi there.
Guys, we're surrounded.
You don't have time to hang around here fighting.
Yeah, so you do get a little bit of different dialogue if you get into fights while you're infiltrating for the final heist.
The enemy still got the advantage. Give it all you've got,
time.
Joker. Finish him.
Oh, we're getting reinforcements, aren't we?
There's a dangerous one in there.
Hi there, exploding incubus.
Let's go.
Well, at least I can baton pass now.
Looking cool, Joker.
Yeah, because the all-out attack didn't show Joker's finishing animation, yeah, that means that there were going to be more of them. This can happen if you enter a battle too close to multiple shadows.
Boom time.
3 of them! Yeah, it also happens a lot more when the security level is really high. So yeah, I'm going through way more SP than I expected to. I may have to use an SP healing item here, but I do have the coffee that I made.
It's not over yet. Out, Denim. Ooh, very nice.
There's no chance that I'll hit level 11 off of these.
Boom time.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if I did.
Victory. Now let's go take the treasure.
Yeah, see, slightly different voice clip from Morgana there. Nope, no levels.
All right.
And yeah, more stuff spawned, like, immediately. Crap. Okay, I guess this might be a good time for this.
All right.
Yeah, this just goes to show, generally you don't want to be fighting things on the heist day. And also it just shows how dangerous things get when the security level is this high. Of course, it can be fun to use this as an opportunity to get experience. Okay, so first we're gonna heal up a little bit because I don't want to be on, like, not full HP going into this. And now it's coffee time. Okay, we're now all full on HP and SP. So now we can save.
This.
Let's go.
Now, there's still probably one more... Actually, no, there's no shadow here this time. How convenient. Also, the throne room is open. He's literally opened the front door to us. That is not suspicious in any way, shape, or form. Totally not a trap at all.
Come on, man.
I mean, you'd think that they wouldn't just assign everyone else to different areas. Also, yes, there's a giant pair of legs there.
I have something.
Just wondered if I could just get some quick money before getting this.
Oh yeah! The treasure has appeared!
Man, it's huge!
What do you think? It's just as I said. Now we can steal it.
I just noticed that crown has, I never noticed this before, is made of female symbols.
Oh, the shine brings tears to my eyes.
Kind of pisses me off. Why is it so pretty? Isn't this Kamoshida's desires?
Treasure!
The cat's acting awfully excited.
What's wrong? Is something...
So apparently this is catnip for him. Great.
Alright, that's enough, you stupid cat.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me for displaying such an insolent sight in front of a lady.
You were completely out of character, too. What was that about?
I couldn't stop it either. To think I'd be drawn to human desires this much. Doesn't that prove that I'm human?
How should we know?
Anyway, you guys need to carry it.
All you do is bark orders. Still, that was easier than I thought. I thought for sure there'd be some insane trap or something.
Never say that out loud.
This palace will disappear if we take this back, right? And Kamoshida will change, too.
That should be the case.
Good. Now's our chance, then.
It's heavy.
To think it'd go so well. I've even found 3 persona users in the process. My judgment was correct. I made the right choice in making a deal with you.
Interesting time for a plot-based confidant rank up. This one's interesting in that it's not actually fixed to a certain date. It always happens when you steal the treasure.
Alright.
Whenever you choose to do that.
Go, go, let's go, Kamoshida!
And Ryuji spoke too soon, as predicted. That shot was in the trailers, creepily enough.
I won't let anyone take this. This proves that I am the king of this castle. It is the core of this world.
That rat bastard. That's how he sees me, isn't it?
Yo, pervert! Were you waiting to ambush us?
I just made it easier to find you. I'll dispose of you myself. Right here, right now.
That's our line, you sexually harassing D-bag!
What a selfish misunderstanding.
How is it a misunderstanding? You were doing things that you kept in secret from others.
People around me were the ones who kept it secret. Adults who want to share in my accomplishments. Students who have the drive to become winners. They willingly protect me, so that we all may profit from it.
That doesn't excuse what you're doing.
Profit?
There are too many imbeciles who don't understand that. Including naive brats like you and that girl who tried to kill herself.
Okay then, well yeah, now we have to beat you up.
True, she's a total idiot. Letting you manipulate her, trying to commit suicide. And I'm even more of a dumbass for not realizing that. But no matter what kind of fool someone might be, they don't need your permission to live their lives!
Drop the attitude, you mediocre peasant. There is no wrong in using my gifts for my gain. I'm a cut above all other humans.
Bub? You mean beneath? You're a goddamn demon obsessed with your sick desires!
That's right. I'm not like you. I am a demon who rules this world!
I guess it's time to see just how demon-like he can be.
What the hell?
I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want! Classes and sessions! You goddamn no good shitty brats! Haven't you been taught not to point at people?
Look! The treasure's over there! We should catch him off guard and steal it! Let's attack him and wait for that opportunity. Finally, we can take on Kamoshida himself. Everyone, let's do this!
Ah, I think I've never been more pumped for a boss fight before. Let's go! This is Suguru Asmodeus Kamoshida, named after a Jewish and also Persian demon who represents the deadly sin of lust in Binsfeld's classification of demons, but more on that later. For now, let's take this guy down. So I want Angel at the moment. I definitely want to switch over to Slime. But before I do anything else, I do have Diorama for healing. Yeah, I'm gonna, I think I actually have to use a skill with Slime, unfortunately. So yeah, let's drop his attack a little bit. You don't want to go all out right now, and there's a reason for that. But did I get a spotlight at all from Morgana's first? I don't actually think so. Yeah, okay. In that case, just gonna have to hope that he gets Joker here because his attacks are all physical at this point. This is a 3 physical attack, and I really hate him going for Arn. I like to drop his accuracy sometimes as well, because this can miss. It's not doing it here, though. So right now, just keep your health up. I'd probably rather keep Morgana healed at this point. Don't want to break out the buffs just yet. I'd say yes. I'd rather heal Morgana because, you know, he is the main healer here. Of course, immediately going for him again. So, as is the case for many Persona bosses, there's a lot of symbolism in Kamoshida's design in the fight. A lot of the symbolism here is actually so highly disturbing that I don't really want to talk about it, like, directly in the video. I'll just leave it up to your imagination. But, for example, look at those 2 giant spheres next to him. Yeah, also what his throne is shaped like. He also seems to have goat horns, and in a lot of art, goats are used to represent the deadly sin of lust. Which again is what Asmodeus is the demon of, although Asmodeus' name actually comes from ancient Avestan. And it actually means wrath demon. Speaking of creepy symbolism though, that's why I said not to go all out with your buffs yet, because he's scripted to heal himself of his initial damage. I mean, we're not really sleeping a good night's sleep ever again after just being in your dungeon to begin with, so that's not really a very effective threat.
He healed himself? Is it from eating one of those things in the trophy? Then we should destroy that first.
So, this is phase 2 of the fight. We have to get rid of that thing, which is called the Trophy of Obsession. So, also, speaking of disturbing symbolism, note where the Trophy's obsession is placed in relation to his body. But it doesn't just represent, well, the obvious. It also represents... Actually, hang on, I might want to break out Rakunda here. I've got that on my point. It also represents Kamoshida's obsession, I feel, with his past Olympic glory. And we're gonna shoot fire at it.
When someone tells us not to do something, it makes us want to do it even more.
Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth, Morgana. So yeah, I think right now is probably a good time to break out the Tarukaja as well. Now, there is something in this fight that I do want to be careful of. I want to make sure that I have a Rakunda on Kamoshida and a Tarukaja on at least somebody. The turn that I destroy the Trophy's obsession, and that's because I'm going to be aiming to do a certain thing a little later in this fight, and yeah, he just buffed his attack, and also just used that, which is a much stronger physical attack than Volleyball Assault. In this case, yeah, let's go ahead, and I do have, kind of wonder, I could give that to Arn, but I honestly want to drop his attack back down. Oh yeah, by the way, if you look very closely, the thing in his goblet is in fact a cognitive arm. It's even more obvious in like the concept art and other materials, so that is incredibly horrifying. Okay, right, that thing's probably going to go down next turn, so I've got to be very careful how I play this, because I do need to make sure that at least Ryuji is still attack buffed when I get rid of it. Ryuji getting hit there is not the best, especially since the turn you destroy the trophy, you also want to be, like, as healed as physically possible. I think I'm going to go for it, though. So I'm going to go Rakunda on Kamoshida. Right, yeah. I've gotta get Ryuji healed. I don't know if Morgana will be able to finish that on his own. He might. Okay, this is kind of a big, slight gamble here. Because Ryuji has to rebuff himself, because I don't want him to lose that. I'm relying on that for the next phase of my strategy. And let's see, please die trophy. Thank you! So, yeah, exactly. Kamoshida doesn't just lust after girls, he also lusts after his past glory as an athlete.
Alright!
And I feel like that's what the trophy was also representing. And he thinks he's the best just because he was once a star athlete. I'll think about that later.
I always saw you as a condescending hotshot, but right now, you're just a pathetic loser.
We came all this way to steal that. Will you just give it up and hand it over?
Silence! I will let no lights that you have this!
You still have the energy to say things like that? Then we're going to up our game as well.
And yeah, forced all-out attack, that's satisfying.
I'm the king! If I'm not, then who is? How dare you keep defying me? Looks like I gotta bring out the big guns. Slaves! Bring over you know what? Time for my kill shot from when I was active and rocking it. Kill shot, as in, I'll make the kill.
You are pathetic enough to explain your own jokes, aren't you?
What's the holdup? Where's my phone?
King Kamoshida! I have it right here!
Slow, Mishima!
Mishima?
Oh, wait, what? Why is he here?
Calm down. That's only Kamoshida's cognitive version of him. It's not the real Mishima. It feels like he's gonna attack. Keep your guard up.
We can't do anything with the cognitive Mishima, and right now, as Morgana says, you really, really want to guard.
Good Mishima, now pass it to me. Don't tell me you can't even do something as simple as that.
Here goes!
Behold my greatness!
Shit!
I knew it. I can't go all out with Mishima providing the backup. Hey, shit for brains! Get off my court!
I'm sorry, King Kamoshida!
It's like, get out here! Hurry up with my damn ball!
Mishima won't have to put up with him for much longer.
King Kamoshida, I brought you your ball, just like you asked.
So, this is a new part of this fight that Royal added, and when people saw this, the general reaction was, okay, so somehow Royal managed to make Kamoshida worse, and that's an achievement.
Now, there's a good girl, kid. Yeah, all women should obey my orders like this. Ain't that right?
No way! What's Shiho doing here?
Panther, calm down. That's not the real one.
Yeah, you're right. But this is just...
Dirt! Even Suzui, too! You've gone too far, you piece of shit!
I get it. You want to see my kill shot again, don't you?
So, there are two ways to cancel this next attack, and if you don't cancel it, you are pretty much dead even if you're guarding. You can take down Cognitive Suzui. And that's the easiest way to do this.
What do we do?
Of course, it's kind of painful knowing what you're doing there, although admittedly, given that that's Kamoshida's cognition of her, destroying it is probably the more moral choice here, but I want to show you the alternate method of doing this phase, and it may actually force me to restart the fight, because if I mess this up, I'm pretty much done. You need to do about 300 damage to him in one turn, 1 or 2 turns I think it is, in order to cancel this. The really disturbing thing is that Cognitive Suzui is weak to everything. But this is the reason why I made sure to have him debuffed and Ryuji buffed this turn. Because yeah, I have to go pretty much all out here. Let's go Skullcracker.
Ravage them!
Okay, that's a good lot of damage. Agi? Oh, don't miss Ryuji, please. Thank you. Ah, there we go. I think I actually did do it. And that dismisses her without you needing to fight.
What's the matter, slave? Hurry up and bring me more volleyballs! I can't set up my kill shot without any balls!
I'm sorry, but you already don't have any.
Am I really out of slaves?
How dare you treat students like slaves? You're scum. Nothing but scum. Kamoshida, I'll never forgive you.
We won't get anywhere with brute force.
And now we advance to the next phase. Something really cool about this game's boss fights is that you sometimes have to do special things mid-battle. This one is actually required. You cannot beat Kamoshida without doing this, I believe. It does mean that we have to lose a party member temporarily.
What do we do? I see. In that case, time for plan B.
Oh yes, like any good heist, we already had plan B in advance. We didn't tell the audience that, because otherwise it would ruin the twist.
Look over at that terrace. While the others are drawing Kamoshida's attention, have someone go there. Let's steal the treasure without him noticing.
Let's take that crown from him. I can go whenever you want.
Time to show you my skills.
Ugh, gross. He keeps looking at me.
So, as the dialogue here hints, you don't want to send Arn. If you try, you know, he is gonna notice that she's gone.
Time to show you
I
my
kind of like
skills.
sending Morgana because at least gives me Ryuji for more damage, but here's the thing.
I can go whenever you want.
I like using Ryuji because even though we lose our heavy hitter, having him be the one to do this is just perfect.
Gotcha. Keep him distracted by attacking.
And also, you know, this is Kamoshida. He's not going to notice that Ryuji is gone.
That's right.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
So, yeah, the plan now is to keep hammering Kamoshida with attacks. Let's see, who do I have who's got the best? Oh, Slime has 11 strength, which is nice. Morkoi has 10 strength. I don't want to run my HP out too much. He's still got a lot of physical attacks in his arsenal, though, so let's go for a lunge.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
And yeah, they're going to keep saying that. I do have items that heal the whole party, though, don't I? Let's see. Okay, we've got to keep healing here. It is admittedly a little bit more lenient than you would think. You have quite a lot of time to distract him. Oh, nice dodge there.
Attack Kamoshida.
He doesn't seem to be getting 2 actions per turn anymore, though, which is good.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Okay, just keep up that pressure. I can probably afford to hit him one more time without healing. Uh-oh, there goes his defense. Yeah, see, that's good. We resist that.
Attack Kamoshida.
Yeah, I think I would like to put the defense debuff back on him.
Almost there. Give him one more good strike.
This school exists because I'm around. You're the only ones who don't respect me, you know?
Nobody else here respects you. They just fear you.
Yeah, whatever, man. Anyway, now's my chance.
So that was a success.
I want to let you.
Guess I have to do that a little more.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
It's time.
Do I have time for diorama? Maybe I do.
All right.
Good thinking. Let's
You know, it kind of makes sense to have Arm be the one to keep hitting him.
time for my
And I would... Yeah, I think Joker needs a little bit more health.
I want to let you.
attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
Let's try Aha, actually. Actually, no, that was not good.
We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Yeah, physical attacks there are better.
Persona.
Morgana will die to another knife, so I don't want that to happen.
Comes down to this. Attack
Really going for Morgana there, aren't you? Of course, it's better than going for Arn right now, I'd say.
Keep it up. You have to distract him. Damn it. I don't have much health left.
Okay, it's beat time.
Alright.
I don't think a regular heal would have put Morgana out of knife range there.
Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
I suppose... No, I'm not gonna debuff him just yet.
Almost there. Let's do this.
Okay, one more good strike. Come on.
Sexually harassed anyone. They came on to me because they wanted to get on my good side.
He's just getting more and more desperate.
What a total moron. But at least it's let me get closer to the treasure.
I want to let you.
And this is it, the last phase.
Kamoshida.
Let's
Keep him
go.
busy.
One more good round of attacks, and this is done.
Sorry. Get ready. Go.
So I've said most of what I wanted to say about the symbolism in this fight so far. Some say the deadly sin of lust also relates to a lack of self-control.
Attack Kamoshida.
Which,
Keep him
yeah,
busy.
definitely makes sense in this case. But yeah, I still consider Kamoshida to be lust more than just a sexual sense, but also in the sense of
Persona.
being just so attached to his past glories that he thinks that everyone should just treat him like a king. and that he can get away with anything.
Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Okay, I think I definitely need to heal here.
Alright.
Yeah, his will seed item's really coming in
Not enough.
handy.
You gotta heal
A
up
lot
one
more
damage.
damage. Okay, gotta keep doing attacks then.
Attack Kamoshida!
Let's go.
Keep him busy!
Do I Tarunda here? I think I'll Tarunda. Actually, wait, no, I actually meant Rakunda. Oh well. Should be close. I'm on Morgana.
Took you too long to notice, moron.
Good. Kamoshida's shaken up.
I think we can do this.
Oh, if that attack had actually, like, ended me, that would have been really, really embarrassing. Okay. I'm gonna go over to you and go Skullcracker.
There.
But, yeah, his defense is ridiculously reduced at this point. I like having Arn get the final blow, but if it's Ruji, that'd also be fitting. Oh, nope, still not quite down. And it's done. And hey, we robbed him of 12,000 yen too. I always love, like, after bosses, just seeing all those level up splats go past at the same time.
It's a step forward.
Saki Mitama leveled up too, thanks to that growth skill.
A new move?
Okay, Rakukaja on you. Headbutt on Ryuji, which can inflict Forget status. Medea, which you kind of want to do this fight with Medea. I've always done it without, but Medea definitely helps. This also helps, but again, I always tend to do it without. Well, that's convenient. Really?
What's wrong? Not running away? Why don't you run? Aren't you a great athlete?
It's always been like this. All those goddamn hyenas forcing their expectations on me. I'm doing this all for them. What's wrong about demanding a reward for that?
Now you're making excuses? We'll do something about that distorted heart of yours.
Scared? Right now, you're seeing the same view that Shiho did. I'm sure she was scared too. Except she had no choice but to jump. What will you do? Will you jump? Or would you rather die here?
Do you want to finish him off? It's your call.
No, please wait. I beg you. Just forgive me.
Shut up. I bet everyone told you the same. But you took everything from them!
I accept defeat. You want this? Take it. Go ahead and finish me off. You do that, and my real self will go down too. You have that right, since you've won.
On!
If his mind shuts down, he can't admit his crimes.
You're kind, Lady Ann.
I've lost. You're through when you lose. What am I supposed to do now? All right. I will leave now and return to my real self. I'll make certain.
Hey, just so you know, we don't have time to waste. This place is about to collapse.
been a while, so I just tripped this.
That sucked.
Look at the nav.
The destination has been deleted.
It's true. We can't go there anymore.
What about the treasure?
What the?
A medal? Wait, where'd that crown go?
What's going on?
It means that was the source of Kamoshida's desires. To him, this medal is worth as much as that crown we saw in the palace.
An Olympic medal.
That was what sparked everything.
So, that perv kept clinging to his past glory and couldn't let it go.
But this means that Kamoshida's heart might have changed, right?
Probably.
Our expulsion's on the line here.
This is the first successful example for me, too. However, there's no doubt that this has affected Kamoshida's personality quite a lot. The entire palace disappeared, after all.
I feel all antsy. Ain't there a way to check now?
Right.
Just have to hope.
Come on, why the gloomy faces? Be happy! We completed this with great success, you know.
We just don't know if everything's okay yet.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Remember how Kamoshida's shadow said that he's returning to his self in reality? We all know Suguru Kamoshida is scum.
Oh yeah, this line. I don't really remember this from the vanilla game, but apparently this was actually Suguru Kamoshida was a scum. Like, somehow an obvious typo must have snuck through in the original translation.
Still, he did seem to regain his conscience somewhat before he disappeared.
Seems, if you've played Persona 4, a little bit similar to what happens when somebody accepts their shadow.
There are definitely those who have been saved thanks to what you've done.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess we gotta wait. It all boils down to what's gonna happen to Kamoshida. Or if we're getting expelled for real.
Yeah. Let's go.
Congratulations on a first job, well done, Phantom Thieves. Yeah, I mean, now's not really the time to be fully explaining this, but this kind of thing was actually new in Royal. In the original game, I don't think you could even do stuff in LeBlanc after exploring the metaverse.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, we did it without even having to destroy the cognitive version of her. If there's one thing I'll say about that fight, though, I still think it's a pretty great fight from a cinematic standpoint. But I mean, I kind of wonder, it would have been pretty satisfying if like there was a phase where Cognitive Arm fought alongside him, and you actually got to like destroy Cognitive Arm. That would have been pretty fun. And his ridiculous obsession with human desires. Yeah, he actually did turn back into his normal cat form. This is weirdly my first time actually realizing that's a big deal after like 4 playthroughs.
Lady Ann sure is sharp. I'm impressed.
Yeah, because normally you're in your cartoon form in palaces.
Basically, the treasure changes the shape of things. Once that's gone, that power no longer works.
We were still in our thief outfits, though.
Though the real reason I changed quickly back then was because I'm so incredibly skilled.
And I guess he's faster in four-legged form.
How's that? Isn't that amazing?
I like answering this. Yeah, careful what you say, because, he sees everything. No, that's fine, and I'm sure we'll be spending more time with her soon. Now that Kamoshida's out of the way. Meanwhile, what's on the news? Hey, long weekend! I love long weekends. Oh yeah, well, that's also gonna be a pain. Oh yeah, Golden Week. That's like one of the few breaks that students get in Japan. Also, yeah, Morgana, you wish. Well, I mean, technically we kinda can do something tonight, but before that, yeah, we've had a big day fighting the boss, finishing out that dungeon, getting that scene. I guess one other thing that I want to point out is that, that cutscene after the boss fight is pretty much the moment where many people realize that Erika Harlika was an amazing voice actress. And yeah, completely agree there. Her performance there is just fantastic. So, I'll see you all next time when we simply wait for the next 4 days to pass and see if that affects anything. See you all then.